Once in a faraway land there lived a young farmer named Ian. He lived with his father Thomas and their loyal dog Bruno. They were poor, but their hearts were rich with love and faith. Their small house was made of clay and straw. It stood quietly at the edge of the fields. A few chickens and a tiny cornfield were all they owned. Yet every evening their home felt full of peace. Father and son would sit together after sunset. They would fold their hands and pray. Thomas always spoke with calm wisdom. "Son, the life of a poor man is not easy, but if you work hard and trust in God, He will open your path." Ian listened to these words deeply. He believed them with all his heart. He dreamed of owning good land one day. He dreamed of helping others, and he promised himself to never forget God. Bruno was more than just a dog. He was part of the family. He guarded the chickens every night. He walked with them to the market, and he slept near the door, always alert. Life was simple. Life was peaceful. Life was full of quiet happiness. But one day everything began to change. Thomas became sick. His hands started to shake. His voice grew weak. Soon he could no longer work. Ian carried his father home on his back. Bruno walked beside them silently. Each night Ian prayed for his father's health. He begged God for mercy. But Thomas grew weaker with each passing day. Before his final breath, Thomas held Ian's hand. "My son," he whispered softly, "never lose your faith. When a man loses everything but keeps his faith, he still has everything." Thomas closed his eyes forever. Ian buried him under the big tree near their home. It was the same tree where they once rested together. Bruno stayed by the grave, crying softly. Then tragedy struck once again. A fire destroyed their small farm. The house burned to ashes. The cornfield vanished in flames. Ian fell to his knees and cried, "Why, God, why do you take everything from me?" Bruno came and licked his hands. In that moment, Ian realized something. He was not completely alone. Only he and his loyal friend remained. With a heavy heart, Ian decided to leave. He promised his father's grave that he would return one day. He took a small bag and a wooden stick. Bruno walked faithfully by his side. They traveled for days. They slept under trees. They drank from rivers. They shared small pieces of bread. One night they reached a small village, but no one wanted to help a poor stranger. Hungry and tired, Ian found an abandoned house. It stood at the edge of the village, near the woods. "Even when I have nothing, I still have life and my faithful friend." The next day, Ian found work with a kind man named Pedro. Pedro gave him food and paid him for his labor. When villagers asked where he lived, Ian answered honestly, "In the old house near the woods. A spirit guards a hidden treasure there. I only seek peace." A dark shadow formed in the corner. A spirit appeared. Ian trembled, but spoke with truth. "I lost my father. I only seek a place to rest." "You are different," it said. "You came with faith. It is the blessing of God." In its place appeared a small wooden chest. Inside were old coins and shining jewelry. Ian fell to his knees. "You never left me." He helped the poor, and Bruno stayed by his side. God rewards the humble.